What are the 5 strategies that you must consider to sell your home for top dollar this year? Hi, I'm Dustin Oldfather from the Oldfather Group of Sotheby's International Realty. The 3rd strategy that you must consider to get top dollar for your home this year is your timing strategy. When you go to market, there are variables in the list to sale price ratio on a month-to-month basis, and you can see them on a historic basis. Typically in our market, the highest list to sale price ratios are achieved in March and also, surprisingly, in December and January. Most people think that they're better off to wait until they get to the spring market. Although the list to sale price is higher, there's also tighter inventory, and sometimes it's harder, which means that when you're selling your home, you may have more competition, but it's a lot harder when you're on the buy side, and then typically most people are moving from one home to another. If you're not, then it doesn't really matter, and you got to look at where the market activity has been. And so one of the important things to do when you sit down with your real estate professional is to evaluate the comparable timing, not just evaluate the comparables for sale and where they've closed, but the timing in which they have sold, and looking at similar communities and what's around there. In our market, there's often some surprises where you see that there is a very strong level of activity, sometimes November, December, January, and sometimes it comes down because there are buyers who want to be into the home so that they can make renovations, repairs, settle in before the summer. And then the converse is that there are some places where there's a very strong window where you can look and say, oh, well, it looks like these properties typically only sell between March and August, and then everything really falls off. That's typical of more resort-style properties where there's a window where people want to be in that resort window. So if you don't go back and look at those things, you can miss time when you put your property on the market. So with the considerations for the condition of the property and the pricing of the property, you also consider when is the best time to go to market. And in that timing, you also want to consider whether you want to do a coming soon listing. A coming soon listing means that the property can be advertised, but it can't be shown. And it means that kind of teases the market and says, hey, this property is going to be coming on soon. If you want to see it, you can kind of get in line for when it goes active, which can work to your advantage if you're priced well and in a very active segment of the market. It can go the other way, which we've seen in the marketplace as well, where sometimes people put another brokerage may put a property on the market for coming soon for a long period of time, and then the excitement kind of dwindles. What we found is that about a 1-week window for coming soon listings is going to be the optimal if you decide to go that route. We've also seen in the current market that kind of delay and the cyclical nature of buyers that come into our market not maybe being in every single weekend, that it really actually kind of works against you for the most part. So that would be another consideration when it comes to selling for top dollar. So selecting the proper timing is critical to getting the top dollar for your home this year.